Hi everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Javi, and today I'm going to be reacting to Love Victor Season 2, Episode 5. I'm continuing my binge watch of Love Victor Season 2. I'm excited. Last episode, we had a sex fest. Well, that sounds kind of weird. But it was, centered around just, Victor and Felix and like kind of losing their virginities. We had some Mia and Andrew together, also kind of sparks flying there. Yeah, we saw Lake and Felix able to lose their virginities literally by the lake, and Victor and Benji said their first I love yous, and they also went at it. So oh, we also had the parents also go at it, so that was interesting. But yeah, so a lot happened last episode. It was really good, but I'm excited to see what's gonna happen in episode 5. Again, if you guys want to see my full uncut reactions to Love Victor season 2, you can do so over on Patreon. It's only $3, so you'll be able to see pretty much a few episodes in advance as well from when they're over on YouTube. So if you guys want to support the channel and also watch those full uncut reactions, you can do so on Patreon. But yeah, I want to see more Pilar this episode, and that's my only request at this point. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. So enough rambling, let's go.
Yo, what's up, my bromos? Listen, I'm so
Not
happy we got to hang
bromos.
out last weekend. Oh, and that fireplace nook was positively dreamy. I watch Queer Eye, so I know it's good. That I am a queer ally.
Okay.
Straight ally. All right. What happened with the team was messed up.
You don't have to announce
So
it.
whenever
Okay.
you're ready, we want you back.
I love Andrew, but like he was coming on too strong. Like he was really trying to put on a show. No, Andrew as the captain. He's the captain, right? I think he said that he's the captain. Andrew as the captain should literally take initiative and have a conversation with the team, and if he really is an ally, he should step up to the plate and tell them that they're wrong and they need to understand, like, just make them at least understand and realize that it's kind of petty and stupid for them to think that they can't change around him. Like, it's just like ridiculous, and that he's still him and he is a great basketball player and he should still be allowed to be on the team. Like, I feel like Andrew should do that, but we'll see. I feel like it could get there. He's shown us he's grown a lot, so we'll see.
I mean, you started basketball because your dad loves it, right?
But I think Victor likes it.
Yeah, and maybe you're right. Maybe I just play basketball because it seemed like something a stranger would like to do. Exactly.
Actually, I think he does like it. Does he not? I feel like Benji should be a little bit more supportive in this case, as opposed to trying to make Victor completely step away from this. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he should be supportive in helping him pursue that as opposed to step away from it, because I feel like it's something that he does like. I've gotten the sense that he likes it. Does Benji not sense that? Like, I don't know. That was weird.
I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to jinx it, but she is on these new meds and she is doing a lot better. And I kind of would love for you two to finally meet.
Yes, Felix, that is amazing.
You said it's me.
Hey?
Oh, is she? Oh, did she just do a? Did she just go? Ma'am. Okay, these two are kind of like. I feel like there's something gonna. Okay. Well, I was just gonna say that it's interesting that Lake is like excited to meet the mom, because like I would be terrified, because just the idea of being in a relationship to me and having to meet the parents is like extremely stressful. But I mean, she seems excited, so.
You want dinner tonight?
I'd be like, you can come with me. Yeah,
Please.
There's a great barbecue place next door.
Can I just say how incredible it is that Armando literally made P Flag the priority in this situation? He could have easily just said, okay, I'll miss a meeting, and not gone to the meeting and just gone to dinner with her. But he actually made that his priority. I love this man.
Want your ass back on the team. Be honest. Don't you miss it?
Being around a bunch of guys that think I'm some sort of locker room perv.
You're basically the least gay person alive.
Wow, that's not a compliment, but thank
Good to
you.
know. I'm gonna go and say hi to Benji.
Andrew's just saying all the wrong things. Andrew, you need to do something else, please. Just He's
Sure.
trying though. It's
Hey,
fine.
meet the band. This is Milo, Stevie, that's Corinne, and that is Tosh. Is that Lucy's boyfriend?
Yeah, such a basic high school sports person.
Corinne, Victor plays basketball.
Oh, is this gonna be like just a judgy, artsy friends? Those are the worst, honestly.
He just escaped the cult of cheap body spray and casual misogyny. That's probably what
This is what I mean about Benji. Benji's giving me these vibes lately. Benji, what are you doing? Victor obviously cares about basketball. He does. Like he from the very beginning, he's into sports. Like this is what he likes. Oh my god, Benji.
Now I don't have to sit with the basketball girlfriends and do the whole "Go Grizzlies" dance.
Go, Dad.
Okay, Benji, I love you, but you're losing some points here. That's interesting. We're kind of seeing a different side of Benji, and I feel like Victor's also seeing that different side of Benji now because Benji's kind of dogging on something that Victor loves, and also, I that's interesting.
Oh, well, you know we had company.
I was about to say, did he tell her that Lake was coming? Maybe he could have prepared his mom.
Mom, this is Lake.
Oh gosh, you're Lake. You're the Lake. Hi.
Okay, also, I'm very afraid that she's having like a manic depressive type of episode. We've seen this before in, for example, Scam. You know what I mean? And I'm afraid because Felix thinks that she's getting better, but I feel like this might be like a manic episode, and I'm scared.
So nice to meet you. Oh, you're so.
But this is really nice and sweet.
Don't break my girlfriend.
Okay, I know. I'm sorry.
What's up with you?
Nothing. It's just
You're
a
up with
little weird
me.
to hear you and your friends talk about me like I'm some sort of dumb jock.
They were just joking around.
I'm sorry.
Didn't seem
I'm
joking
just
around to me.
messed up right now, and it's not your fault.
He doesn't really know how to talk about his emotions.
Yeah, it's like since I started coming here, I feel way more in touch with my feelings, you know? And thanks.
It's because like having people to talk to about like a common struggle that you're going through makes you feel more vulnerable and open, and that makes you feel good inside. Like talking about your feelings is such a good feeling. If that makes sense. So he's experiencing that, whereas she hasn't seen that side of him, and now she's seeing it, and so maybe that's what's changing her perspective of him somehow.
Armando has been surprisingly accepting of all of this, considering his machismo. But I am struggling.
But I think you're right to express your disapproval if you want Victor to know God's love.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh,
Do you think God is in the business of providing loopholes?
I just thank God for giving me the courage to come here and to love my son for who he is.
It's crazy how we're seeing two sides of faith, because Armando also seems like a person who follows faith, but he went to church and everything as well. But like he's choosing to believe that this is the path, this is how God wants him to find enlightenment and to understand his gay son, whereas she was hoping the church was more understanding, and she's seeing that it's not. And also, I would just like to point out that the church and religion are two different things. Like church and faith are completely different entities, because church is an establishment, whereas faith is your personal faith and how you feel about whichever higher being, higher power you believe in, if you do at all. So I would like to just point that out. And I think that she is seeking advice from the establishment, whereas Armando seems to just be following his faith, the obvious good. Like she is seeking advice from an establishment that's been there for like thousands of years and that doesn't have the greatest track record in terms of, acceptance towards a lot of people. So it's very interesting to see the juxtaposition between both their faiths. Also, just like to point out as well that there's a lot of religions, faiths, and churches, establishments that are LGBTQ friendly, that support the LGBT community, and that teach positively about all these different things. They don't alienate people from any communities. And I feel like that's important to highlight as well, because you don't want people thinking that this is all religion is, that this is all faith is, that this is all like what churches are, because it's not the case. If you really do your research, if you're someone of faith and you have struggled with your sexuality and you come out eventually, it's really sad to know that there's a lot of people who step away from their faith, even though they might believe in God and stuff like that, because of the alienation that they receive from the church, from their families and stuff like that. When there's a lot of churches and faiths that are very welcoming, and if you're open to that, you can find that. But also, sorry, I know that I'm talking a lot, but I just feel like this is important to mention. I know that the religion, the church, faith has hurt a lot of people in the community. And so it's not me saying that you should find that, but if you're someone who does want that, you can find it. But I do understand that it's not the same for everyone.
I thought you were done with basketball.
Andrew, what are you doing? You following me now?
Come on.
You see, Andrew sees it. Andrew sees that Victor loves basketball. He sees it.
You live for this.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me what's the exact level of gay I should be. What is the perfect level of gay that will keep everyone happy? Say I do come back. What happens if one day I do want to be more gay?
If anyone has a problem with it, they can answer to me.
I love Andrew, but Andrew, it's not that easy.
This whole time you haven't said shit to the guys that don't want me changing in the locker room with them. Because at the end of the day,
Exactly.
you don't want to risk your reputation for the gay kid.
This is what I was saying. And I feel like this is a good conversation to be having with Victor right now, because I feel like this is going to help Andrew understand that in order for him to call himself an ally, there's a lot of people that just hate the word allies and that feel like they shouldn't have allies or speak for them and stuff like that. But allies are important, in my opinion. And I feel like in this situation, he can be a big help if he speaks to the team and he steps up as the captain. So Victor's making some valid points.
When we were at the cabin, I saw you and Andrew outside together. Is there something going on?
Okay, we hooked up once a long time ago, but there's nothing between us now.
I should feel a little weird though, shouldn't I?
I feel like her and Andrew just like being around each other and like, hanging out and having fun and having sex and all these different things. But like, even her, she's saying right now that she doesn't feel weird about it. So maybe maybe they're not in love. Maybe this is like just, a thing that's happening right now.
I'm sure Lake will be back soon.
I want you to have these. And if you give me a couple minutes, I can wash the ones that we used tonight, and then you can take those home too.
She's not taking our plates, Mom.
Felix, I told you. She likes
I know
them
this
at
was gonna
work.
happen.
Did you take your medications?
Why are you asking? Are you trying to embarrass me?
No, I'm sure he's not. I just wouldn't want there to be any heirloom
You know what?
anything.
It was really nice to meet you. Like, really.
I
think we need to get you some help.
I've been handling this alone for years.
Oh my God. We love Andrew in this household. We stand the way they're all with their pink hairs. We love it.
And this is our way of saying that you can be as gay as you want in whatever way that you want.
Where's Wyatt?
The team wasn't a good fit for him anymore.
Honestly, which one was Wyatt? Because I don't remember Wyatt. So he must have not been that important. So
The Gold Grizzly
Stop.
Dance. Duh.
oh my. Ooh, a whole kiss. Oh my god, in front of everybody. I just love how open they are to everything. I'm glad that she's doing some research. I feel like it's gonna be very hard to convince Felix to try and get proper help for his mom and for himself. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's very difficult, but I'm glad that Lake at least is trying to like educate herself, you know?
That's why I keep asking you to come to P Flag with me, and every time you say no, it just feels like you don't want to.
I do want to. Victor chooses this path that he will never know God's love. And I'm thinking, how can that be?
That's exactly what I'm saying. How can that be? Because it's just ridiculous how people, you know, especially the church, preaches love, but then it's like selective love. They preach selective love. Like you'll only know God's love if you do this, 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 and this. But if you do this other thing, sorry, you're damned. It's so strange.
It's not happening to him, okay? It's just who he is.
Lucy broke up with me. She spent one night talking to you and she broke up with
Oh
me.
my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It
He
is?
doesn't care.
Yeah.
Just like she didn't care about the relationship either.
I've taken a million shots with you, but I'm about to take 1,000,001.
Ooh, a line.
Mia, will you?
Finally. Ooh, the way I've been wanting this since last season. Well, since the last episode of last season, actually. Great. We stand. I didn't expect them to actually like get to, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna get together already, but like it seems like that's what's happening. But we stand. Yeah, this episode was really good. Just, you know, the idea that gay is like a spectrum. Like you don't have to fall into specific stereotypes or categories of what gay is. And I'm glad that they're explored that here with Victor being, I mean, he kind of is a jock. Like he loves sports, he loves basketball. And to see that side of Benji and his friends kind of like dogging on that and making it seem like, why are you wasting your time being a jock? Like it's weird. Like basketball is basketball. It's a sport. It's fun. It's like something that people love to do. So just seeing that juxtaposition there, I really, really enjoyed that angle. And I'm really glad that Andrew took the initiative to talk to the team because that's literally what I wanted. Like I said from the beginning of the episode, I wanted him to step up and have a conversation as the captain. And I'm glad that they did. And that I don't know if they kicked out that one team member or if he just left because he didn't want to deal with it. Bye. Nobody needed you anyway. Obviously, you were not important because I don't even remember the character. They mentioned his name and I don't even remember what he looks like. So I'm glad that they were all able to come together and, you know, show Victor that they're on his side and that they wanted him back on the team. Granted, it's because they wanted to win, but still, it looks like they were genuine. So, and, you know, that thing with Andrew and the girlfriend, I, since last episode, kind of like sensed that they weren't really in it for the long run, obviously. And I'm glad that they were able to realize that this episode. And now Andrew and Mia are a thing. Victor's parents, you know, that whole thing with religion. I mean, I think I've pretty much said everything I needed to say during the reaction, but I'm glad that they're exploring those themes of religion, faith, and the difference of what it means to the mom and to the dad and how they're handling things and how the dad is moving forward and choosing to move forward and be more caring, more understanding, more in tune with his feelings as opposed to the mom who's kind of stuck and maybe looking for answers in the wrong places, you know? So I really love that they're exploring that. And it's going to be interesting to see if she actually does take that step to move forward, not only in her relationship with Armando, but also to be able to repair and to better her relationship with Victor as well. And lastly, we have Felix, Lake, and Felix's mom. It was really sweet in the beginning when Lake arrived, and I immediately felt like something was gonna happen because it just seemed such a contrast with how we had seen Felix's mom the first time we saw her this season, which was very down, very depressed, and like seeing her so upbeat and so like cheery just seemed off to me. So I really commend the show for going there and really showing that kind of like manic type of personality and that they're exploring bipolar disorder. Also showing Lake trying to be supportive and trying to help Felix because she understands that this is not a healthy situation, but also seeing Felix kind of be apprehensive towards that and not want that is also understandable because he might be scared of what that might entail. It's going to be interesting to see where it's going to go, what's going to be happening next. So I really enjoyed this episode. I think this might be my favorite episode so far. Also, props to Benji for doing the whole dance with the girls and everything like that. That was really, really cute. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. So if you guys want to watch again my uncut reaction, get caught up with a few extra episodes. They'll be over on Patreon. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought of episode 5. Subscribe for more content. And until next time, I will catch you guys in my next reaction.